All right. More Minecraft. Very excited about getting back into this. All right, yeah, this is where we left off. Got the build there and full inventory of random junk. There we go. I don't want these seeds. All right. I need to make a little more space. Pick up the toolboxes. All right. So, stream today. What are we even doing? I think one of the things that I was hoping to do, now that we have this build done, is, well, the shell of it, is to get some, a little bit of automation of copper and tin and bronze, and maybe get some chromazite going. Very basic things, not like a full production line, but something. A very basic thing to just kind of like show the process. Now let me run away from this guy. It's very annoying sounding. And have a little snack. And yeah, get that going. But first, I need to put some stuff away. Clear up the inventory a little bit. Probably also look at the plan. See what's in there. And, you know, just kind of figure things out a little bit. Lots to do, lots to do. This is probably backed up again because we're, yep, full cobblestone. Yeah, I should do something like what I did over here with the compressed andesite, where it's just going into a basin. What do we got in there? Okay. Sextuple compressed andesite. Quintuple. Stand here. Some quadruple, some compressed. Okay, so we're getting there. That's great. I'm gonna put that back, right? Yeah, honestly, what I should do is I should really just break this. I'll throw all the double compress in there, and I'll compress it as much as I can. Am I making progress here, or am I just picking up the same? Okay. Oh, well, that's doing that. I mean, it wouldn't be the start of the stream without me sitting here, you know, compressing blocks, right? That's what we do at the beginning of every stream, right? Something about this. I hate to lose blocks. then this must be full of triple and quadruple and whatever compressed blocks, since it's not taking anything out of oh, and double, of course, since it's not taking anything out of there. Okay, so this will go do its thing, and probably should have just taken that crude storage unit out of there in the first place. But yeah, maybe I could do something like that over here, and this would require less deal with that less. Right, so I've not done the thing I need to do, which is just let's see. Let's first start by getting the toolboxes down somewhere nearby. Also, I had a 6th toolbox, and I feel like I left it up here somewhere. I recall remarking on that. Or did I leave it over here? I got some friends, some not friends, some visitors. Yeah, that's, yeah. Let's just avoid them for a minute. Is there a toolbox sitting over here? Right, because I should have a toolbox called tools. 5. I don't see it. So where did it go? Like, this is where I had the schematic cannon set up before. Don't know. These guys are kind of persistent pillagers. Maybe if I ignore them for long enough, they'll just go away. Is it in here? Nope. Oh, it's a little creeper that comes out. I've not seen that before. Alright. Well, there it is. I probably looked right at it at some point, maybe even while I was talking about the toolboxes, and just didn't see it. That's very possible. Right, let's put all these things down. So, yeah, 6. And that gets rid of a couple of things. We can put some of these decorative blocks in this chest, I guess. So we know where they are. Alright. I'm gonna just turn this back to normal dirt. What else can we not have in here? Get that cobble out. I want that pump. Levers can go in there, I guess. Do we have room? Yeah, some room. Okay. We can put bricks in a box somewhere. Go. Do we have a place? Is there a spot in a toolbox? Like, I feel like I want to have the pump next to the pipes and the tanks. And this doesn't really fit. Maybe, if there is a theme, I don't know. But it should go with this stuff. Maybe not have an andesite alloy in there, and instead it can go... we don't need to carry chests, do we? Wait. I mean, I'll just do that. since I don't have any basins anyway. Yay, inventory management. Always fun. And then I was sticking iron rods in this for no particular reason. Iron sheets, I don't know. Just throw them in there. Oh, wait, that's a sleeping bag. Iron sheets are there. Alright. Maybe we can look at the plan. I did not have a chance to really look at this or plan since the last stream. Been kind of busy. So last stream we had done all the things on this page. So that means I'm going to delete the page. By page. So, other things that I was looking at doing. Automate andesite casings. Probably want to automate andesite more fully for that. I also wanted to, at some point, replace some of the water wheels here around spawn with another nice windmill. And then wanted to build a little bit of chromazite automation and that house schematic that I showed towards the end of last stream. So these are all things I want to do. I don't know yet which of these things I'm going to do this stream. Just kind of looking through things. In this page, I'm talking about working on the copper, tin, and bronze production. I also have a schematic for a little pub that I did a design in Creative a number of weeks ago now at this point. Just as an excuse to maybe do some brewing with the beer mod that's in this. Since I've not really done anything with it other than the minimal things to do the quest in chapter 0.5. So there's that. Other things. So we... some of these are kind of in order, right? So the copper, tin, bronze production, I think these things are kind of to help in that. In terms of getting kelp blocks for fuel. And I think maybe this was aiming towards better clay production. Although I didn't say clay here, I think that's what I was intending. And then this page is kind of all about farming. So moving the farm, setting up a way to produce compost to make rich soil. And there are no other pages. Okay. So what are we doing today? Some of these things. Think about that for a minute. While I'm stewing on that, we completed 0.5 in the last stream, except for some of the optional things. Long ago, we completed all the core things, all the things that weren't optional for Chapter 1. We're on Chapter 2. I bet if we really worked on it, we could just, like, rush through the rest of the things to complete Chapter 2. I'm not really interested in doing that. But we could look at doing some things to get a place to make rose gold. Maybe we could even see if we could squeeze producing veridium and asurine and chromazite in our little builds and get some melters going in there and that sort of thing. Let's see. I think about that. I think there's two separate things there, right? So for the alloying, for the rose gold, and for the bronze, we need melters and a basin with a mechanical mixer and tanks for that. And then for producing these for verdium and asurine and chromazite, and I guess maybe ochrum too, if we wanted to pursue that. You know, we need a few different things. I guess the aquarium's a little bit different. Like if we look at the verdium, what we need is a casting basin and a melter. I guess that's not... Technically we don't, I guess. If we're, well, for just producing this, we don't need the melter because we'll have the lava. We can bring lava over there. So let's assume, you know, we're talking about this build over there that we set up last stream. If we were to assume we could get the lava over there, you know, so we would have a pump into a pipe, into a casting basin, but we would need seared stone. And so both the verdium and it's verdium, right? Yeah. And asurine, both need seared stone. One takes water on top and the other is lava. What about for chromosite? Chromosite's different, right? So chromosite is cobble deep slate, and then we would just really have a belt, and it would be lava and flint. So it's a little bit of a different process, but we could probably fit something very basic. Like, I'm imagining at some point in the future we'll need... Something basic is not going to produce a lot, and we're eventually going to need a lot. So we'll need a bigger build with like parallel processing and those things at some point. But for now, just to have something and to get some of this being produced so we can eventually get 256 and complete the quest, you know, we just need to produce some. And just let the fact that we'll be going and doing other things and that stuff will be going on in the background get us to the quest completion. So we need seared stone, though. So seared stone is any kind of stone in a casting basin with molten clay poured on it. Right? Because this recipe is seared. I guess... Or, oh, but that's 2 bricks. Oh, that's, oh, this is 2 bricks too. Okay. That's fine. So we could do it this way. I guess it ends up being the same thing, right? So if we could just sear, you know, bulk blast cobblestone, normal cobblestone to get stone and put in this, and put clay on, or we could, you know, produce the sear cobblestone by putting the cobblestone in here and then bulk blast that. So it ends up being the same thing. So that doesn't really matter. And then the molten clay is just clay and a melter. Or a foundry, but we can't make a foundry. So, you know, so that means our inputs for, let's say copper for veridium. Our inputs are lava, clay, and cobblestone. Right? And we have some of all of those things and some way to, you know, automatically produce those things. And we would presumably at some point have trains delivering those items, although that may be like maybe sooner, maybe later, because these initial versions of these processes are going to, you know, be pretty low volume. It's not like we're going to really need a train to do it, but we could do it anyway, just to kind of demo how that would work. So yeah. So what do we do? What is the what are we doing here? So I think what we need to do is we need to just make more. Let me think about this. So we do need a melter to melt the clay, which means we need a heater. We probably want to have at least one for each of the processes, you know, for both the asurine for the tin and for the veridium for the copper. So we'll make 2 of each of these. We need to have 4 casting basins. And yeah, we're gonna need some pipes. We're gonna need some pumps. We're gonna need some tanks. some of the stuff we already have in thingies in toolboxes. So not too worried about that. Just kind of like trying to articulate all the things we'll need. Yeah. Okay, so turn things off, turn things on. There's some sap in there. Still more inside parts in there. Inside alloy, I mean. Okay, so let's cast in basin. Okay, so I need that. So I need lots of bricks, seared bricks. Yeah, not scorched. And then let's see. If I hit you, I can probably see the other things we're gonna need here. We need heaters, which is more bricks, and we need okay, search for melter. That one. Right, which is fluid tanks and sink ingots, which we have some of those, and seared bricks, which is right, they're both called seared bricks. The blocks, which are made up for the individual bricks plus some sap or slime, which we can make all that. So how many? This is 4 of those. And each of those is 4 of those. So 16, 32. Each of these requires 8. So that's another 16, so 48 plus 7 times 4 is 28. 76 of those bricks. How do we make the bricks? We can bulk blast grout. And grout is this. Okay. So let's say we target 80 bricks. So that means we would want 10 zinc, 10 andesite alloy, and 80 gravel. Something like that. Something like that. I'll just do 9, I guess. And then, what was it, zinc? There's 7. Oh wait, I have a block. Just do it that way. Alright, we should have a bunch of rubber now. And some sap left over, I guess. I still have that raw iron in my inventory. Okay. Toss that in there. Toss that in there. Toss both of those things in there. Okay. Okay, we did. Okay, we made a stack. So that's 72. Was that enough? I'll just make another. Let me just get a whole stack of. I'll just make more than necessary because we may. I'm sure we're gonna want more of this. Can I click once? There we go. We got plenty of zinc. Go. Let's go. I'll grab some sap. this is done, I'll throw in some sap, get some rubber going. Need lots of rubber for future things. Okay, let's spray out. Let's get that blasting. I could probably move these bricks out now. Yeah. There we go. Now if I need to bulk blast anything else, that'll be available. Oops, fell in that hole. Alright, more rubber. Okay, so hopefully we have enough bricks. And then the melter needs... So we're going to make 2 of these. So we need a total of 8 of these. So half a stack of seared bricks. And some sap. Good. And then fluid tanks. And zinc. Okay. That should be enough, right? I think it was something like 4 per. There we go, 2 seared melters. Right, because we're gonna make molten clay in 2 melters. Does that make sense? I mean, I suspect actually that one of these will be enough to pour the molten clay for like 2 basins. I'm just gonna make 1 of these right now, but it'll be helpful to have more melters, so we'll leave that as that, and we'll have extra stuff. What else do we need? Tank with lava, a pump, pumping into a basin. The basin is going to receive the seared stone. We're probably going to want andesite funnels. We got 3 of those. Probably want more of these things, but this is enough to start. Let's pass the night, and maybe we'll go over. I think the other thing we need is a source of power. If nothing else, for the pumps. The belts won't need much power. We'll need some belts going, but definitely for the pumps, they'll use a little bit of power. And we don't really have a source of power over in our new build. Maybe that's something we could look at before we run over. I've been using a lot of wind power. Maybe we could use some steam power, just a little bit. Up to 65,536 SU. It's not going to happen, though. We'll probably... I think we have some... 1 one. We have one campfire. If we use campfires, we could get a little steam engine going. A steam boiler going. Yeah. Do I have any gold sheets left over? No, I can make some. What else do we need? Copper blocks. Let's just try to make one. For now. Let's see how that goes. See if we like it. And as we go, if we see we need more power, then we can always expand it or switch back to wind. Okay, andesite alloy, which I have one of those. I do have a crafting table over here. Bam. Steam engine. No. No advancement, no nothing. Okay. We got 4 tanks. We make a very simple boiler there. We have a pump for water. I'm kind of inclined to maybe grab some sails too and make a windmill bearing, just to provide constant power for the pump for the boiler, rather than trying to have it power itself, because otherwise, if it gets interrupted for any reason, then it's a pain to, like, you gotta temporarily disconnect the water pump from all the gearing to hand power it to prime the boiler, and it's a hassle. I would rather just have a few white sails and a apparently I hit R. Windmill bearing. Slab, stone. It's so inexpensive. Okay. Do I have... Surely I have slabs somewhere. And stone. Does tough count? Or calcite? I don't know. Can I make a tough windmill bearing? Yes. Alright. Okay. So... let's try this out. That? Oh, it's probably a snail. Yep. This guy's still over here. Okay, let's say... but this is... If we ever expand this, that will be good. We can expand it to 3x3, so it's since this is odd. Alright, so I gotta put my toolboxes down somewhere. Let's put them on the sand. It's a little better contrast. Hopefully I'll not lose any. I don't need the schematic cannon. I might need the tools. Alright, so the first thing I wanted to grab was the pump and the pipes. And we're going to probably do it this way. And what would be fun is just leverage the natural water here to make our water source. Will that be fine? Guess we'll find out. Do I I think I do. I want to put this up one. No. There we go. Yes. Excellent. All right. More things. Let's get a little cog. Actually, let's get... I don't have a big cog. This is going to require something I don't have. Oh. I have one bronze sheet. All right. We can do this. Ah, there it is. Okay. And then, do I have a gearbox? No, but I can make a gearbox. No, I can't make a gearbox. I could use encased chain drives. And then windmill bearing on top. Yes. Ah, all right. And then just a block and then some sails, right? What am I going to use? Frame glass? That's different. Why not? Oh. Do I have... There we go. Can I turn this? There we go. Okay, that should be fine. Totally fine. There we go. Yeah, this makes sense. Alright. Oh. It... Maybe we'll pump water. It's pumping water. We may need more gears. Unfortunately, that means I need more bronze, if so. Yeah, I suspect this is not going to be enough water flow for anything. And I only brought one campfire, but hey, there you go. Right, it's not a thing until I put a steam engine on it, right? Yeah, not enough water. And then I need a shaft on there as well for it to do its thing. There we go. Not that it's going to do anything because it's not getting enough water. Which is why that's red. Okay, so... More bronze. It's not a problem. We got lots of tin and copper. It's just kind of... I think it's kind of wasteful. Because we have to just... I mean, we could do a temporary setup. Like we did with the rose gold. But that's a lot of work for like a super temporary thing. So I think for now I'd rather just waste a little bit of the copper and tin. Hey, eventually it's going to be infinite anyway, right? And just do that. So let's see, we got copper. Oh, hey, there's a bunch of bras around here. Well, okay, never mind. I already did the wasting, the wasteful process of using the smithing table to make a bunch before. Probably when I got all this tin, which is why now there's no copper. I don't know. Anyway, whatever the case may be, we need to throw this on there and make some sheets. And then andesite and cogwheel. Yeah, this. So let's make some of these. And we'll make. I mean, we have 2 sheets, so I guess we'll make 2 of those, leaving us with 2 small ones. The sooner we can actually pour bronze, the better, because we can just have those. You know, once we get the automation of tin and copper going, we can basically just constantly make those cogwheels. I don't know if we'll turn that on immediately. I think we want to kind of buffer them for a little bit so we can get this these quests done for these very useful rewards of hoppers and millstones. But they're not optional quests, so we got to do them to complete the chapter. And I'm feeling like I don't want to even go to the moon until I complete the chapter. Like, you can do things out of order, right? We could, you know, pursue this stuff and do this. This has dependencies, but it's not dependent on stuff over here. So technically you could, like, not do the automation and move on, but I'm not really interested in doing that. I would rather suffer. I would rather be fully prepared before we move on. This is suffering, though. Let's see. I guess I'm just going to move this up. I could... Well, let's see. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So I'll tear this stuff out, and we'll get the... What are you offering again? Anything good? I'll pass. Should have run before. Now it's too late. Oh. Are you steerable? Am I taming you? Is that what's happening? Oh. They are tameable. Alright. In that case... Do I have saddles? Okay. I got leads. I guess I could have done this the last time, but it didn't even occur to me that they would be... I feel like... Right, because the llamas with the normal wandering trader are not... I guess I never really learned what to do with llamas. Is what that amounts to. What am I doing with you? I'll just tie you up there. Bye. Alright, what were we doing? Before we were distracted by things. There we go. There we go. I don't know if we'll have enough. Am I doing this right? Maybe? Yeah. And then this should be able to go there and there? Big to small, big to small, big to small. Is this the right direction? Still not enough water, I guess. Yeah. Well, that... 512 SU, huh? I guess we could do 6,428. I guess we could do several more sets of gears, huh? Alright, let's make more gears. I think I was going to say, I guess I could have done the math on how much faster it was going to be. And realized ahead of time, but what are you going to do? Let's see. I think I just need to... Is there anything I need the bronze ingots for? Like right now? I can make a bronze block. Okay. I'll just turn them all onto sheets. Cool, that should do me for a minute. So, going to the moon is not honestly too far away at this point, despite what it may seem. We've done a lot of the groundwork to progress. Where should the portal to the moon go, right? Because that's what we're going to do at the end of this chapter, right? Is we're going to make a moon portal. And visit the moon. Oh, nice. 16 copper casings and some smart fluid pipes. That would be handy. So, you know, given that... Let's see, I think we'll want to go this way. And I guess we have to go back this way. Probably just make a shaft so I can skip a layer and come back. Nope, can't go there. Okay. So what I can do here is what to do. Okay, I have encased chain drive. These guys again. No, not like that. This. There we go. And then, so basically connecting this with a belt is what I was thinking. Oh, okay, interesting. I guess I left the windmill rotating. Okay, well, there we go. Is there enough water now? Yes. Advancement made to the powerhouse. We're 2,000 SU. But what's neat about this is it's very expandable, right? So we only have one heat source there. But the benefit of this versus every other time I've set up one of these boilers is that this will just keep on running. And if something stops, like if this gets emptied or is, you know, whatever is interrupted with it, we have a reliable source of water to keep it going. I wonder if I added more tanks, would the water value go up? Like, what's the constraint here on that water amount? I mean, obviously there's a line for size, like a progress for size, but is this speed what constitutes that much water? Don't know. But this is 2000 SU. It might do us for a bit. And we'll just break in here. Do I have any casings on me? Oh well. Eventually we'll put a casing on that so that there's not a hole in our wall. Maybe we can wrap some of this stuff in casings too. Alright. But now we get power. Okay. So. What are we doing? So we're going to have a seared melter somewhere. And that seared melter is going to have a seared heater underneath it. And it doesn't need power to do that. It needs a fuel source that we'll have to provide somehow. And it will need a source of clay balls. Then the clay balls get melted into the molten clay and get poured into casting basins that have stone in them. So we have to have stone coming into both of the casting basins. So let's say let's think about this for a minute. So I'm imagining there'll be belts. So imagine like this level is the top of the belts here, right? And we have maybe we have clay coming in, being loaded in the front through the wall here on a belt, and it gets we'll have a hole there, and then we'll have the melter. How is that going to work? How is that going to look? Maybe that's too close. Because we also need something that... I don't know how many depots we have. I think maybe we only have one left in our toolboxes. Yeah, one depot. So we'll need cobblestone coming in as well. And that cobblestone, maybe we can have... I don't know. We got an amount of room here to work with to figure out what we're gonna do. So, let's say there's like one line of cobblestone coming in, and we want to produce stone from that. And let's say there's a belt. I like the idea of like the belt level being here, and there might be like a maybe we can put a crude storage in the wall or some kind of inventory, and then we can put a funnel off of that. Might be a crude storage right now since we only have andesite funnels, and those are limited to one item at a time. But a belt coming in with a depot. And then we would be doing bulk blasting onto this into another crude storage. Because I really like crude storage units for their filtering and unloading capability. So like this would be the stone that we're cooking from cobblestone. And we could have that go onto a belt if we want. Right, because it needs to go into... I guess it could be... Maybe we could lift this one level? Basically, the cookstone needs to go into 2 casting basins. That's what I'm trying to figure out how to do here. And then the melter is going to pour into both, right? So, you know, it could be as simple as this. This oh so simple. Yeah, very simple. As I place it in the wrong place. Oh, right. Right, and then just the lever on top, and then 2 things, whatever they're called, which we can make 3 seared funnels going into there, and then more crude storage units to filter and extract only the seared stone, which is what we're making, right? So, you know, this is what this looks like being loaded from there. I think the issue is that if we were to run out of stone, we would start pouring molten clay into the basin. So we might need to, like, have something that detects... Well, we'll see if that becomes an issue, right? So, like, I can put a bunch of stone in there to get it ready. And then, where's the front? I think the front was over here, right? So you could imagine front is output and left is output. Nope. No, this must have been the front then. So the right is output. Right. Yep. It goes in pretty quickly, or it comes out pretty quickly. And then we'll have to wait until we have some seared stone to put in to filter these. So we'd have cobblestone coming in here, being bulk blasted into stone. We would be pouring clay onto both of these, and then somewhere the clay balls are going to come in, maybe through the wall again onto a belt and into a funnel. Yeah. So just imagine that, like that. I mean, I guess it could come from over here as well. The machinery is going to be in the way. So let's imagine kind of our inputs are coming from this side, I guess. So this didn't end up being used. Okay, and then what? Well, then we need to either pour water or lava onto the whatchamacallits, the seared stone, right? So we just need more basins. Did I not make 4? Was I thinking, oh, I don't need 4? I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, So that could be as simple as that. And then, just pour lava or water on them. Which I was thinking a pump, but honestly, we could have a tank next to each of these and just use more seared faucets. I believe we've already seen we can use the faucets on tanks. So why not? And that even, you have a lever, and that works. And we're out of tanks, so let's make some more tanks. Yeah, we need a bunch of copper sheets. All right, back to spawn. When we move this farm, the animals are going to have to go somewhere. One of the other things I was thinking a little bit about is doing a builder tea factory. And for that, I think I'm pretty sure you need milk. And you need leaves and water. The water's hard to get. But we have a tree farm over that way. So maybe we can move the cows over to this little area of land adjacent to where we're getting leaves. And do some tea automation. Maybe this could be a little tea factory, this little building that's already there. I don't know. Just a thought. What was it? What did I come over here to do? Right, tanks. I need to make tanks. We have... I don't remember where I got this wax cut copper from. It was from something. But we can melt it, right? Is that... Yeah, that's 4 blocks of copper. So why on earth would melting it only give 2 ingots and 2 nuggets? Okay, at least that's consistent. Okay, if we take the wax off. Oh, that's mean. It's really mean. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a couple of these. We have no fuel, huh? It's easily solved. Alright, so in the meantime, let's get some copper ingots being pressed. Bam. There we go. Imagine nearly losing out on, or rather, imagine losing out on nearly 7 ingots of copper per each one of those wax blocks. That would be unfortunate. All right. gonna want some levers. Fortunately, I have a bunch of levers, so I'll grab some of those. Anything else in here that I want to grab? Maybe, but I don't know yet. Oh, already done. So that should get us a few tanks. And got those, got those. There's a bunch of barrels in one of the toolboxes, so I'm just gonna head back over, make some tanks, and see what we need to do next. So I guess what I'm focusing on right now is just getting the production of veridium and asurine, and not. There's a couple other kind of block production. Well, definitely one, which was the cribsite, but it is a bit different. But we can probably also do that in here. We'll see if we can actually get like 3 spouts and 3 deployers on a belt rather than having it kind of loop. Maybe we can fit that in here. But the main thing is getting this stuff done. Maybe we can have some belts. Maybe along here or something for doing crimsite. And then maybe we can also squeeze in a place for doing alloy mixing. Right? Even if that's like have a couple of melters. Like, we'll cast out the, wait, how is this supposed to go? Like, the asurine and the verdium, you need to mill, right? Okay. Well, we'll see. We don't have to automate that yet anyway. The main thing I want to do is get the 256 of each of these in terms of getting things going. Right, so the thought here was to make tanks first. There we go. Barrels. And never have enough tanks, so there we go. Okay, and then the thought was we would just put this on there, and this on there, and levers. Levers everywhere. Lever there. Yes? Okay. Cool. Don't need that block there. Alright, so what then? So we'll have a belt coming in here. I guess I'll do it at that level. Okay. Need to make more belts. Should not be a problem since we made a bunch of rubber. And then we want to have a belt coming in here to there. Oh, wait. That's not right. Now it should be one more, right? Because we'll need a funnel. Yes. funnel into there to put in the clay. And then we're going to need pipes to bring in fluids. Let's say we route them both through here. Which I saw a video the other day about the fact that you can do copper casings around pipes. It was pretty neat. Okay, so if I want to do that, I need to do it that way. Can I? There we go. No. How am I even going? I guess I'll go up one and over and down. Need more pipes. Good on tanks though. Again, we have rubber and we have some, we can make some more sheets. And okay, so this is gonna supply this, and we're gonna bring in water from the outside, and we're gonna bring in lava from the outside to go into these two tanks. And we need fuel, so that can come in from somewhere. Somewhere. And go into the seared heater. Maybe we can... What can we do here? What can we do? I'm going to need some more crude storage units anyway to take the output of the final basins. Crude storage unit. Let's make some more of those. And so, right, so I was trying to figure out how I was going to get fuel here. I could have a belt, maybe in line with this one, into a chute. I know, I'll just put another crude storage unit with a set of chutes on top from a belt. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. To there. All right, and we need more belts. All right. Just thinking if I need anything. I have 10 barrels on me, so that should be enough to make crude storage units for our purposes. And I have paper. And I have a bunch of planks over at the starter base, so I'll just run over there and we'll make some stuff. How is this doing? Okay. What did we just pick up? Some triple and quadruple. Let's drop in some double compressed. Like it's taking it now. There we go. All right. Anyway. I just love the idea of maximally compressed resources. For some reason. Alright, so... what did I go in there? I don't know. I need to grab some kelp. Should be good for a minute. Let's make belts. Can we get more rubber? We can make more rubber. Turn it off. Turn it on. Food storage units just need planks. We can get that going. Let's make a bunch. Isn't that a bunch, I guess? It's enough for a minute. Fluid pipes. Let's just make more plates. Alright, so we got crude storage units, pipes, and mechanical belts. Enough to tide us over. So let's get back to the building. Actually, let me check something really quick. Great. Okay. Onwards. Okay, so one of the things I was doing was trying to get pipe over here. Oh, that's going to interfere with the plans for dropping items through this, isn't it? Can we route around that? Alright, and if I go here, okay, that seems fine. Alright, and now more crude storage units. One there. Oh yeah, I have iron. I can make chutes. Ah, hey, welcome, welcome. How's your day been going? Good, I hope. I don't really like cobblestone for that. Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, you still working? Yeah, that Does make for not so good day, huh? Well, I'm over here trying to figure out how to make all this work. Oh no. That's too bad. Or maybe good. You know, if it's... yeah. You never know with those kinds of things. What kind of opportunities are out there. No, yeah, it's really stressful to have to deal with the whole rigmarole, the whole resume prep and applications, interviews, and all that. It's not a fun time. Alright, so there was somewhere else I needed to put another crude storage unit. It's going pretty good. I've been really looking forward to getting into this to today, basically, since Monday. But yeah, I've been busy with other things, work stuff, and yeah, finally getting back into this and getting back to this building and trying to figure out how to make tin and copper for these things. Veridium and asurine. So I think I have pretty much everything laid out here. Yeah, the workshop. Yeah, crawling over the... Yep, just trying to figure out... Okay, so... Oh, right. One of the things I needed was a belt right here. We need to build a... Can I put this here? Sort of. I guess... No, that's not going to work because the encased fan is not going to be able to blow through that. Do I have... Oh, it doesn't matter because I can put the lava right here. I just need... What do I need? I could... What could I do? I could be really wasteful. But I suppose the best thing to do would be to do this. I only have... Wait, how are these made? Oh yeah, okay. I'll have to go make some more, but I guess really what I want to do... No, that's not right. I guess I need to stand over, maybe over here? Yes. Yes. Okie dokie. Huh. Will a lever stop lava? I'll put just a glass block there. Don't I have lava in a toolbox? Will it stop what? Lava? Let's find out. You feel... Yeah, I have a feeling that it won't either, but... It'll be fine. Nope. Bye, lever. I hardly knew you. That's fine. Got lots of levers. Somewhere. There we go. The poor thing, right? Well, I got 21 more of them, so... Alright, so the idea is that this will activate both of these faucets. Because I just want them to be running all the time. And then we'll have lava here and encased fan on top of it. So. So cobblestone will come on the belt, onto the depot. And then this crude storage unit will be set to input from whatever side that is, if it's not already set that way. This is the annoying thing, is that yeah, I don't know. Or did I already set that? See, the out's already set. So if the front is, I think the front is, so this is, this side is the input side. Right? Let me just borrow. See, this is why I don't like these really compact builds. Yeah, so that, yeah, it's in there. But it's just hard not to do it when I have the crude storage unit, because it's capable of filtering, and it's capable of picking up a stack of items and putting a stack of items at once, which otherwise I wouldn't be able to do, right, without like using chutes and belts and all that. So it's just so tempting to use. Yeah. Alright, so this needs to have an input on the top. And so our fuel source, I'm probably just going to try kelp blocks for now. It's going to be in here. And then it needs to output to the right. And so this is where we're going to melt the clay. And I guess I also need chutes here. At least one. And there we go. Take the clay off of the right belt. So, there we go. So, this belt will have clay balls, and the belt that's underneath this catwalk here will have the kelp blocks coming in. And then, let's chase through this again. So I think this is just going to be water to make the asurine. But the clay the clay blocks get melted in the melter, and then are poured into the casting basins. The casting basins are filled with stone from this crude storage unit, from this depot, from the cobblestone. And then this crude storage unit pulls out of this casting basin only the seared stone. Same thing with this one. And puts it in the adjacent other casting basin. And then this will be lava, and the other one will be water, making verdium and asurine. And then, for now, we'll just have two. Apparently, you can put those inside of the casting basin. How do you get fuel to the melter? Well, yeah, if I use lava buckets, then it gets kind of tricky, right? Because then I have to get the bucket out as well. I think it'll just pop out, right? I think that's what we saw when we tried to put a lava bucket in. The bucket just pops out. And I don't know how I would, like, get the bucket back to the lava. So the plan right now is to use kelp blocks. Actually, let's test something really quick. Yeah, I know we looked at this before, but like if I had a crude storage unit here, just a few of these, and then I had it in from the left, auto input. And And I had this out, which already is, and I put lava in. Oh. I need an empty bucket. There we go. Alright, lock that. So now only buckets can go in this. Put a lava bucket in there. It goes in. But there's nothing to melt. What if we melt... it'd be helpful if I had some clay. I know where there's some clay. Actually, it'd be really handy if there was like a pocket of clay right here on the... Aha! Save me a minute. How much clay do we think there is in the vaults over there? Think it's full yet? Oh, yeah. So the bucket just pops right out. It doesn't get captured. Which is unfortunate. That's kind of what I was afraid of. Okay, a couple blocks it is. But yeah, so that's the that's what's supposed to happen. And we get seared stone. Which side is front on this? Is it... I think this side is front. So we want to pull in from the back. And lock this. And then we want to out from the front, auto output. And so that'll put the seared stone here for the lava to go onto it. Super easy. All right. Can't do that. Can I? There we go. Okay, this is also a front, so I should configure crazy. There we go. And then out, front, auto output. There we go. And now seared stone goes into here as well. And then when I have water in here and lava in there, I can flip those levers and it will just auto pour. I'll have to kind of do this in stages to make sure there's enough input, especially for the clay, because if this is just pouring and there's not a stone in here for it, it will just pour a hardened clay, a terracotta block, which would be not good, not what we want. So, right, so the pipes are hooked up to supply lava and water. So earlier, you might like this, or you may also think this is crazy. I made a boiler. Ta-da! The smallest one I could, and to ensure that we're getting a constant supply of water, there's a windmill. Okay. A 1x4 is... Find the footprint of a 1x4 more desirable. Well, given that I have one thingy, one campfire here, that probably makes sense. Do I have another pipe? Let's try it. So if I just deconstruct this, get a pipe on there. Alright. If I would have thought of this in the beginning, I could have actually had this centered. Yeah, ends up being the same thing. Alright. Yeah, I know, right? Not centered. It's ruined. Let's sleep on the factory floor here really quick. Alright, so... just start a new world? Sure, sure. Just another 30 hours. So let me take some, make some more blueprints before I do that. No. Alright, so... in terms of power, what do we need? We need to get power. For what? Pumps over here on this side. And there's not a lot in the way of belts. It's just these two belts, right? And we'll need an encased fan here. Do I probably don't have an encased fan in my toolbox, do I? No. Encased fan. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Grab some of that. What else does it need? Andesite casing. Do I have those? Surely I have some. Yes. Alright. I think the thing I'm lacking right now are iron sheets. Alright. Back to the mechanical press. I got some mules from our the wandering wine trader made a nuisance of himself, so I relieved him of his mules. Which were tameable, which I was not expecting, but yeah. There we go. I know folks who make their training networks out of all the trader animals. Interesting. Yeah, that was something I was thinking about. I forget where I saw it, but someone had, maybe it was a screenshot of a bee as a train conductor. And I kind of liked that. It's kind of cute looking, and just somehow seemed to fit somehow. I don't know why. It was a busy bee conducting that train. Yep. And I know there's some bees around, and I've spotted some fairly close beehives, so at some point we might get some bee stuff going on. First... let's get this going. And it's gone. Oh, there it is. Alright, so... right now we have power here. About 2,000 SEO. To do a couple of things. Actually, you know... this is... honest... What if I put this tank on this side, and ran the water from over here since I'm already pumping water. I wonder if that would work. I wonder if I would regret that. Let's see. This is fine. Yep. Perfectly fine. Nope. Nope. What I need are copper casings. For that. But, you know what I can do? I'll just do this. Oh, I need more pipe. So here's a question for you. I have water being piped into the boiler. Can I pipe water out of the boiler into a water tank? Yeah, me neither. There's only one way to find out. I'm out of copper sheets too. Now I have one. Well, one is not enough. Alright. It's laziness and inability to, you know, lay out a better design, motivating me to do very weird things. Like, why did I do this? I can get some pipes back if I just do this. There we go. I feel like one of those blocks went up on the belt. Yep. There we go. Got it. Alright, I just need one more pipe to test this. I guess I could just steal a pipe really quick. Yoink. What could possibly go wrong? I feel like I've said that a few times today. Well, it didn't break the boiler, but I don't think... I don't think that this is going to do anything without another pump. I guess what I could do... what do I want to do here? I think what I want to do is I want to split this pipe off and go around and go there. I think if I do that, I can avoid having to use another pump. Okay, let's make some more pipes. And I need to make another pump too, to pump lava. And I can make another 2 tall tank to, oh yeah, okay, that's fine. To store, do I want to store, I mean, there's no point in storing lava on the outside. Is there? If I have a tank on the inside that I'm pumping lava into, I just need the pump. I don't think I need more tanks. Alright. Copper? Did I use all my copper? No. Did I use all the copper that I don't have to scavenge from this wax cut copper? I think so. So what I learned with this wax cut copper is that if you were to, say, put it into the melter, you only get 2 ingots and 2 nuggets. But if you take the wax off, so it's not waxed anymore, and then you put it in, you get a block. As in 9 ingots. It's like, what are they trying to pull? What are they trying to do here? I mean, really, the wax should just like melt off, burn off, right? So, what's the big idea? Wax on, wax off. Well, I did. Oh, bedtime. Yeah, I don't remember where I found that wax cut copper. I think in the early days, was I out exploring somewhere and I found it? Something built with it? Honestly, don't remember. But yeah, I found a bunch of those blocks somewhere. And it was like, surely there'll be a way for me to get copper out of this eventually, right? So, I did. We can probably... Yeah, there we go. More rubber. Before we go, actually, let me flip levers around again. Throw another stack of sap in there and get some more rubber going. Alright. That should do us for a minute. Alright. This will be maybe the 7th time doing this run. If I had a train with a conductor that I could just like hop on as it was, you know, waiting for me, I might be more tempted. Also, we need to maybe bring the track down to here. I have a schematic for a train that I designed up, you know, just like a, words, like the engine, of a train, as a schematic. So I have to get that going at some point. What was I trying to do here? Oh yeah. It's gonna route around. That looks kind of weird. I guess I don't need that there. That can be fine. It still has enough water. Is it filling the tank in here? No. Is it because this contains steam, or... No, there's water there, and there. Oh, there we go. Water. Great. Get that connected again. Yeah, it takes a minute for it to pump all the way through. I don't think it uses, like, this is going to be pretty slow. Because it takes a while for it to, like, to pour the molten clay. It takes that long. And then it's got to, like, do its thing. And then, okay, that processed. So now we have another seared stone in there. That's good. And then this happens. Okay, we're up to 4 buckets. So I think this amount of water will be okay. But there we go, 1 asurine. So now, input from the back, auto input, and lock. We made 1. Just 255 more to go for the quest. technically we've picked up 5 before, but whatever. Yeah, piece of cake. I just need to get this running, and eventually it'll get there, even if it's slow. So how much lava does it take to do the veridium one? I think that's... How much actually is that? What is 22,500 droplets? A quarter bucket, maybe? But wouldn't it be 25,000 droplets? Whatever. Let's not overthink it. But yeah, 7 seconds for that to happen. So we need lava to come in. Oh, that makes sense. Why couldn't it be 100,000? All right, so those are our inputs. Yep. And in the meantime, why there's 60 minutes in an hour? There's a reason for that. Not one I can give you right now, but I recall reading about a reason, like something that made sense when I read it. This is not running. Did we break the boiler? Yeah, it's not getting enough water now. Look, I'm not Wikipedia. I can't bring all that stuff up from memory. Let's just go around more, I guess. It's fine. There, okay. This is a perfectly reasonable looking pipe. You came to Twitch to learn science. I'm sure there are some channels on Twitch that have that kind of content. Oh. You can help. I can help you with the pipe? How? How can you help me with this pipe? I think this is fine now. It's running. I think this is fine. It was when it was... Yeah, the clear pipes. Yeah, you can do this. Not that, but like here. So they only go straight. Yep. What about it? The issue was that if I put the pipe here... Okay. Maybe not. Maybe this is fine. Okay. I felt like at one point I had tried something like that, but the pipe insisted on going the other direction. Yes. Well. Excellent. I'm glad you brought it up again. Yep. Sometimes it takes a couple tries. Yep. That's what I said. One seared stone. I think it got some water. Is that what happened? Or is it a visual glitch? It's a visual glitch. Yeah? Doesn't bother me. Yeah, there's nothing on there. Do we have 2 now? We have 2 now, so... Okay, whatever. So we need to get lava into here. And other things. But we also need to get these belts going. And we need to get the encased fan going. And that's something we should be able to do something about. Do we have... We only have 3 cogwheels now. We can make more, though. There we go. Let's make a gearbox. Visual glitches in fabric are the thing that kills my... Yeah. It's unfortunate. Just, we'll put something over it. So we don't have to see it. Here, I'll just put some cobblestone over it. That'd be fine, right? If you can't see it. Right? Oh no, that's not gonna happen because I have like this faucet and the lever. Nope. Just have to live with it. Right, I was gonna make gearbox, but I didn't have any innocent casings. There we go. Oh, I had one more cog. Oh. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. 1 gearbox. I need to empty my inventory here soon. Oh, no, ladder doesn't face that way. I remember when I only had 1 or 2 gearboxes on me. Well, I just had 0 up until I made this one. Yes, automated bronze and andesite casings. Well, first we have to have automated bronze, and we're a couple of steps from that. Too many? Is there such a thing? I'd be happy if I had a full crude storage unit of them. For now, anyway. Can I put a bucket of lava directly into a fluid tank? You have 2 full. Nice. I was asking a question. I don't know. I think I know the answer, and it's going to be no. So, but I'm going to go grab my crude storage unit of buckets of lava and bring him over. At least in normal Create by itself, you shouldn't be able to take a bucket of lava and put it into a tank, because that's what the fluid emptying thingy, whose name I can't remember, is for. Also, I came over here to grab the thing, but I didn't bring the tool that would actually allow me to pick this up without throwing buckets of lava everywhere. So I guess I'll just take a few. Here. Maybe I just like running back and forth. I don't. Yeah, right. Just like 1 wrench for everything. Like, I'm pretty sure this does work. Yep. Okay. So, we got some buckets of lava. Yeah, the drain, right. I gotta make another copper casing then. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I am going to put a tank here and that. That's not really going to work. No. No, 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 no. Okay, so pump here, and I guess I kind of want to future-proof this, although there's a bunch of water here right now. I guess eventually what we want to have is train tracks. This is maybe not the best place for this then. I guess with this being kind of on a... What? Am I? I don't know. It's like, how complicated can I make this? Planning? What's that? No. I mean, yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out, like, if I don't plan on it, it'll be fine. I mean, what I'm trying to do is avoid a lot of, like, big scale planning by saying I'm just going to connect everything with trains, right? So I just need something that will have space to eventually have trains to pull up to it and unload stuff into it and then go from there, right? But I think really to do that, what do I have to actually do? I have to fill all this in and make a thing where the train can come in and somehow come back out. I don't think it's going to happen here, right? I'm going to have to do like a little train station here for unloading stuff and pipe it over there. See, this is how I know you've been coding for... yeah, a little while. Yeah, so it's decoupling, right? I'm trying to keep things decoupled so there are clear interfaces between things, and then there's a common message bus that any kind of message with any kind of schema can pass through. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. So what I want to do right now is I want to have I want to make an item drain, and I need a pump here to pump lava into this tank, which is eventually going to be a much larger tank that I'm going to pump lava from a train onto, off of and into, and then I want to pump from the tank in. That way I don't have to have a big tank on the inside, because I don't really have room for that, the way things are laid out. But I want to have a big tank, because the trains are not necessarily going to be very frequent. Maybe. I want to have a nice big buffer on my message queue. Yeah. So I need to make an item drain. That's something I know. And I need to make another mechanical pump, and I need to make more pipes. And I still need to, like, get those belts to turn. Which is something I can probably do right now, since I have power. I don't know if this will be enough power to run all the pumps and, yeah, and the fan. But at least we have the fan connected to the belts. The belts are connected to each other. I need to get that power over here and have it turn the right direction. And hopefully that direction for the belts going this way. Let's see, how's that going to work? Okay, so the belts are going to turn this way. So the internal gear is going this way, which means this gear is going this way. So what I don't know, if the fan is rotating like from this perspective counterclockwise, does that result in the stream flowing down or sucking up? Is something I don't know. I've not learned like how the directionality of the fan. I mean, obviously, if it goes one way, it blows, and if it spins the opposite direction, it sucks. But I don't know what the relationship is. I've not paid that close of attention, so I guess we'll just see if we're lucky. But first, I need probably... You have to blow for... Yeah, I know. But the question is, with this connected to this gearbox and this connected to the belt, if I power the belt, will this be blowing or will this be sucking? If the belt is going from my right to left. And I think, unless you happen to know, the only way I'm going to find out is by actually powering it. Yeah. I mean, I think there is a way to just know. If you just happen to know, yeah, I could crank it. One of my toolboxes doesn't have a crank in it anymore because I left it. No. All right. Okay, well then it'll be the wrong direction, but we'll deal with that. But for now, we need some things and stuff. So we could put a encased chain drive, train architecture, encased chain drive up, and then a shaft across, and oh my. And I'm gonna read that in a minute. Once I finish this thought, then have a shaft go across into, I guess into a gearbox. I have 1 minute. Okay, so I can encase chain drives into a gearbox. I think is doable if I can just find the right toolbox that has the. I have one. Okay. Encased chain drive. Okay, make some of those. Is it time to sleep yet? Yes. All right. So you said, so for what it's worth, there are 3 train systems I've thought about and seen in the wild. I'm assuming you mean in this pack or Minecraft or something. And in air, the network goes above all the buildings, same level. The trains are on the ground and go through or around buildings, or subterranean. Yes, that makes sense. I don't know that I've settled on any one thing. You need to plan, set a plan on that first. I was envisioning that having factories like this, the trains would be at ground level. Like, essentially, we're building really wide, right? So we're just doing a lot of, like, pretty flat buildings, 1 or 2 story type buildings, at least for now. And so the trains, like, pull up, and there's, like, a little train yard thing, and things are unloaded and loaded from them, and they continue on. So pretty flat. That's kind of why I wanted things... I want things more spread out to leave room for that kind of thing. So I think that has been the plan. I've just not maybe fully articulated. Gotcha. Then probably best if you decide how the train picks up things as well as drops them off. Yeah. Have the train go through the building? Yeah, I think we're a ways away from. I have some designs for some buildings that are way larger than this, and even those aren't really designed for the trains to go through. But at some point, there may be builds where we do, where we do have the trains go through because they'll just be multiple buildings, in like a factory complex, and then the train goes between them, or something. I don't know. I need more copper, right? Is that where we're at? Unfortunately, I have a lot of copper. I just need to unwax it. Oh, there's a bunch in there too. I say a bunch, but 2 blocks. You know, could like, I mean, why would I not? There you go. Visual glitch. That's great. All right, and then we'll just put copper in there, and there we go. So the other thing that we needed was to make copper casings again, right? Because for the drain, that's easy to do, right? We'll just take this and remember that my toolbox that has my deployer is over there. And be sad. Iron bars I can make, yeah. Okay, I'll do that once we're over there. My inventory is way too full. I got the stuff to do that already over there. I got the stuff to do that already over there. We can make some more pipes with that. We'll get some more rubber too while we're here. Go. Alright. And I needed rubber and copper and andesite casings and a depot and the deployer that's over here to make the casing. So first of all, let's do that. And then somewhere in here, this depot I just had and a deployer. Let's make a casing. I need to take a break here for a minute or two to stretch the legs and refill my water and all of that. So that'll be happening here in a minute. 2, 3. And yep. I mean, you know the drill. It's the same thing I do every stream. Alright, and then do I have a crank? Nope. Do I have the things to make a crank? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, yep. All right. Okay. So, I'm gonna bookmark this. And when I come back, I'll make another crank. And resume making the copper casing. I need to find a place. I'll just bury myself around here. Alright, perfect. BRB. Oops, I guess I hit the wrong scene when I left. There we go. I'm back. Alright, I'm in a hole. Okie dokie. So, foiled yet again by the lack of a crank. We just need some planks, right? I don't have any planks. No. Guess it might be quicker to just run over and cut down a tree. I have the andesite alloy, so it's just that, right? And then I say I have andesite alloy. I do. It's right here. Alright, here we go. Okay, is it... It's rubber first. Alright, copper casing and iron bars. Ooh, iron panel bars. What does that look like? Alright, that was a quest item anyway. I'm curious though. What do iron panel bars look like? Looks like a single bar. Until I maybe make two. Next to each other, maybe? Interesting. Something else to fill up my inventory. Yep, pretty much. Alright. Bye. Okay, so item drain can go here. And we'll pick up a pipe. And let's make a pump. No. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we can do that. And that. And... this work? Oh no, we have to, do we have to right click? Yeah. So this is not a long-term solution for many reasons. I just want to do something with all these buckets of lava that I have. Long-term, we'll have a bigger tank out here, and we'll have some way of unloading our yet-to-be-built lava train from our infinite lava source over there. Okay. Was that all the lava buckets? I guess it was. Wait, no. I probably had more in, oh, there's one. I'll keep that one on me. There you go. Alright, so we have 5 buckets of lava in there. And then, I don't really intend on keeping any of this stuff here, so I'm gonna pick it all back up, and then I can reuse that pump. There we go. So, now we can come back to the issue of getting, oh right, andesite. Encased chain drives. Right. That was the thing we were going to make. At least a few of those. There we go. So there. And then let's get that song. It's a little distracting. And over. Ah. Okay. So we'll see if this is fast enough for that encased fan. But first we need a a gearbox. That took a while. Let's get there. I will have just enough. So we make 3 of those, and still have a disastrous inventory. Alright. Let's see if this all worked out, or if adjustments will be needed. Well, for starters, that's the wrong direction. But is this the right direction? Do I have cobblestone? I do. On you go. Oh, that looks promising. Will this amount go up? Yes. Okay. So the encased fan is going in the correct direction. and the belt is going in an incorrect direction. So, what are we gonna do about this? Be stuck here for one. Okay, so I wonder if I change this. If I turn this so that I can have a shaft going between these two, if it would be going, which direction it would be going. Because essentially what I want to do is I want this to be going in the wrong direction so that when I change, when I put another gearbox here, if it's powered off of that, then it will be going in the right direction again. So, let's see. There we go, and there. That looks like it's now sucking, which is, will eventually be what we, it'll be the right direction once we fix this. So we just need another, I guess the easiest thing to do is just add another gearbox. Except for the part where we are, I think now actually out of bronze. Fortunately, we can, we should have a bunch of copper blocks waiting for us to make more. Let's, yeah, there we go. Huh. Okay, there we go. Let's make bronze. Oof. That was a lot of sound. Let's how is this? I don't know. I think it, like a Band-Aid, is probably better. Okay. Why am I carrying around sugar cane? Let's get rid of these extra bricks too, I think. And I'm carrying around seared bricks too. It's carrying around all sorts of things. I don't want to put this there though. Put it up there. Well, I already had some. I think that should be fine. And yeah, okay. Okay, great. Now back to making a gearbox and getting the belts going in the right direction and the fan going in the right direction, and then we gotta get the power going on the outside for the pump to pump from the outside lava tank to the inside lava tank, and then we can start loading up some of the inputs just to kind of see everything working. And then at that point, we can start talking about how we're gonna actually. Maybe that'll be time to start talking about actually having trains running. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, and this belt needs to run too. We can probably do something with the belt coming down here. Yeah. There. There. Oh right, I still need to address the fact that the things are going the wrong way, which we can do by just adding another gearbox. And then break that, put that there. And now, those belts are going in the correct direction. This should be, I think that means it's blowing. And that belt's going, those belts are going. We got water coming in here. We just need to bring the lava in. And what's fun is like the actual processing machinery does not need any power. I mean, the heater needs kelp blocks, but we'll be delivering those on one of the belts. So, right, so we need to get this turning. How are we going to do that? I guess bring this out one further. And we could have a... Oh, NK chain drive? It's pumping. There it goes. Okay. So, right. Okay, so we should grab, let me go grab things. Here's what I'll do. I'll put some crude storage units on the belts. And this belt's on the bottom. It's so easy to forget. And we'll get some input resources. So we need some clay balls. We need some cobblestone. And we need some kelp blocks. And honestly, not a lot for this to get going. With kind of the pace and the fact that it's just like one basin per each type of resource, it's going to be pretty slow. I think I've said that once or twice now, but just kind of lowering expectations. So we don't need a ton of input resources for this to get going. Take a couple couple of blocks of, or a couple of stacks of blocks of that. There we go. And I have some clay here, so I just, there we go. Alright, so the inputs to this process are lava, clay, a fuel source, kelp blocks in this case, and cobblestone. I just gotta make sure I put them in the right place, and then you can see this thing going. Alright, so the clay needs to go on the left belt at the top. So we'll lock that, so this will always be clay. Out the back, auto output. And then this one should be the kelp blocks, which will also lock. And output to the back. And this one should be cobblestone, which will also lock and have it come out the back. Alright. Did all the kelp go? And is now in the chutes? Yes. Oh, right. We have a... Yep. So everything would have went right through and into the crude storage unit down at the bottom. And now is also in the heater. And we are melting clay. And we are also bulk blasting cobblestone. So we should see this number go up here shortly from 54. Or this number should go up from 54. There we go. And more comes in. And then if we turn this lever on, we'll start pouring. Now hopefully, the next stone will go in before this starts pouring again. I have a feeling that's not what happened though. Yep, I was afraid of that. Okay, can't go that way. I never did put a door on this build. The original design had one of those 3x3 doors like the other building has, but since I knew it was going to be glitchy in the blueprint, I didn't include it. Yeah, so this happened. Fortunately, those can be melted back. We need to do something. Whoops. Something else. So that's a problem. If we can't just have the lever automatically pour the clay. So if I just leave this lever on, eventually this will empty, right? Two. Looks like there's one in there. Input. I don't input back. Oh, but there was one in there. Does the lever being on this prevent it from working? Maybe. Well, that's not good. Can I put this lever somewhere else? What if I put it there? Yeah, so there's nothing in there right now. This one will eventually, yep, go into there, and the water will automatically pour. It does the right thing. And there's 5. So this is all fine. The issue, though, is that with the clay, because there's a recipe for the clay to go into the casting basin, I guess. Yeah. Well, obviously me standing here and clicking on the faucet is not going to be a good solution. But it's neat to be able to see the thing working. There it is, verdium. So we can take some out. Input from the back, auto input. Make some more. And 2. And visual glitch. So what are we going to do about this, though? See, that failed, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yep, again, can't go that way. Yeah, see, it made a terracotta. See, it's fine then. It's just every other one fails because it, yeah. I guess, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Terracotta can be melted back into a molten clay. This is not a good solution, but a solution would be, let's... There you go. If there's terracotta, we'll just take it out. And then maybe things will continue to work. Like so. Terracotta, lock. In from the back, auto input. that time I made. Oh, yeah, but is this gonna then result in it always making terracotta blocks because it's just so fast? Yeah. Or is it the issue of... Oh, why didn't input... Oh, no, it's just... So that's not gonna work either. Which, I'm kind of glad. It's kind of a cheesy half solution. Okay. I guess the other thing we could do would be to, there's no room for it, but to have something that detects when there is something in the basin, like a comparator, and then send a pulse back to activate the faucet then. Or I think when I see, like, why is there not stone in there? Out 64. Out auto output. This was working before. Why did it stop working? The faucet is just too fast. Just too fast. Okay. Well, what was I gonna say? I think I've tested some of this out to figure out like how some of this should work. One of the things that I did do differently though was instead of using the faucet, using pipes into the basins. Didn't seem to have this problem. But there's no way that's gonna fit in all this. What we'd have to probably do is take the melter for the clay and move it somewhere else, and then have a pump, and then where the faucet is, we could, nope, where, how would we even, without like completely redesigning this, how would we get the pipes to the basins? Do I have pipes on me? They're probably in a thing. Toolbox. Nope. That one? Nope. This one? Yes. Oh, there aren't any. Did I use them all? I guess I did. We can make more pipes, right? Pipes. There we go. Yeah. Is it like that? Yes. So. Okay. Like. Not like that. Like that. Okay, so that would get to 1. And then how would we route a pipe to the other one? I guess along the floor here too, right? We don't need to be able to maneuver in this. Oops. I picked up stone. There we go. Okay. So then we can run it along and over to there. And we'll just move the clay melting over to here. And then we'll just we'll extend the belt for the clay to come over here. And hey, this belt is already going the right direction. So, yeah, why not? Oh, and the kelp too. Yeah, we'll just take both of these belts and extend them and turn them to go this way. Yeah, that's a solution. Can I squeeze in here? No? No? I thought it... Oh, yes. Great. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tear that out. And then break this. And then break this. And I'll just leave those faucets there. Alright. This is fine. We will need a pump. Somewhere. We don't need this lever here anymore. Can we not do that? I need more pipes. I need to make more pipes here. Just all the pipes. Okay, well, 13. So what I was wondering is if I could run the pipe over and past the tank without connecting to the tank somehow, and past all these pipes without connecting to the pipes somehow, and like so, and just not connecting at all, like that. Yeah. If I were to do this, and click that, and then remove that, and put the pipe there again, and click that. Nope. Huh. How do pipes work? Yeah? No? Yes? Yes! No. No. I'm gonna get rid of this ladder. Nope. And this ladder. Nope, nope, no. Okay. Just a little water. Nope. Nope. Okay. So So to make this work, you gotta go all the way up, around. Let's hope we didn't put water in the lava tank. Okay. Right, we're gonna go up one more and then over. And then down, without connecting, please. There you go. And then... Okay, no. Why are we doing this again? Oh yeah, we're pumping clay, molten clay, over to that basin. Trying to get to there. Let's clear that, and then come this way. Oh, except that's... I should go underneath it. Yes. So that I don't interfere with the belt that's going to be coming this way. Out of pipe. Can I be more direct? I don't think so. Okay, well... let's see. So, we need the pump there. Yes. So we need a pipe anyway to make the pump. I also have an extra pump sitting outside that I don't need. Which, I mean, technically I do, since this tank is empty. I don't need this pump here. Okay. So we got molten clay. And we just need to pump it. And hope that works. And... cogwheel? I mean, there's a reason I had these catwalks and, you know, these factory designs, although it was for a different build, is to be able to maneuver around. Oh, that's weird. That's missing a something. Ah, there we go. Okay. So let's say... No, that's fine. That's fine, because the belt will be at this level, and with the chute that feeds the melter. Clay. Yeah. In fact, let me put a shaft here to represent where the belt's going to go. And then let's get some power to this cogwheel. Do we need... What do we need here? There's nothing nearby that's rotating in this direction, so I could just make another gearbox. So do a shaft, and a gearbox, and a shaft, and that's pumping in the right direction. Pumping molten clay. See that? It's there. And there. We can, catwalks. There it is. Two seared stone there. We have stone here. Okay. Wait. Why is there not stone going in there? That's confusing. because of this redstone signal? Was it just because of the redstone signal for the faucets that was messing things up, and so it was only happening when I was trying to have it automatically do things? In other words, maybe if I would have found a different place to put the lever, it would have worked the way it was. Okay, this is empty though. Let me guess, this is too far away for the pump to get to? That would make sense. And be unfortunate. More pumps. Unless I can see a more direct way of getting from here to there. What if I just went above? What if I just tore all this out? Where did those ladders go? There we go. Put those back too. Alright. This could be fine. Or we're out of stone. Or out of clay, rather. We pumped it all. Okay. So we're going to take this back. And get this hooked up to the... where it needs to go to supply the heater with fuel, which will be right there. Lock, out, left auto output, there we go, and then shoots. Are we pumping clay? And are we producing... So there's three here, and then there. Oh, there's a terracotta. But now there's a stone. And... seared stone, and then there should be... something. So there's one there. Let's see, look, that's... So why is stone not going in? Not some other redstone signal interfering. No. See, there's one stone there. And again, I think we're just out of clay. Let me throw some in the chute. should keep some going. Okay. Yeah, one stone. One stone. Should be clay coming. Can I... There we go. See if that improves the situation at all. So that's making seared stone. 4 in there. Okay, that emptied. It's not good. Seems like it just wants to push as much clay in as it can, and doesn't give a chance for the stone to go in. Yeah. Yeah, it's full. Wow. This did not work out as planned. So, you know what I'm going to do? We're a little over time, but maybe I can spend a little bit more time on this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop over to my creative world and see what the difference was between what I had experimented with and what we're seeing there. Besides scale. Oh right, on this I did have I was thinking about these, but no, on this one I did have a comparator. Right, I guess that was pretty important then. And a pulse extender. I forgot about that. Shoot. Okay. No, I don't need that. Okay. Well, that is unfortunate. I don't know. Okay. This is gonna have to be redone to make that work, unless I can think of a different way that allows us to like continuously push clay into this, because there's no way there's room here to have a comparator. I mean, unless you... Pulse extender into a block. No, there's just real lack of room to do anything in this. No worries. You missed the part where I've been fumbling trying to make this work for a good bit, so only to realize that the design that I had figured out in Creative the other day, that was kind of the inspiration for how some of this would work, I had missed a very important part, which is that basically, if you have like a pump or anything putting molten clay into one of these basins, as soon as you take the stone out, even before, well, all right, I have the pump going in the opposite direction. If it was actually pumping, it actually can get clay into the basin faster than the crude storage units can put stone into it, and then it does a hardened clay recipe. You have a fix for this. Is it a comparator? Or something different? Go on. I'm all ears. There's another type of basin that only allows liquid after there's an ingredient put inside the basin. Do I have a blast furnace? Is that... You don't mean a blast furnace? I can make one. Why? Talking about the vanilla Minecraft blast furnace. Oh, I need that too. If I look at the recipes for the casting basin. So there's the seared and the scorched. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's surprising. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's... At least this rescues... I don't have to undo the thing I did. This, what I have with the pipes will still work. I just gotta extricate myself from here. And we can do this before I have to end the stream. Maybe, hopefully. It was specifically added for them. Yeah, that makes sense. There are monsters nearby. Should have killed that spider. Alright. Okie dokie. Well, I think you've... you saved the end of the stream. Yeah. Alright. So... Blast furnace? I have... most of the... I could probably just do that without anything back. I'm just so in the habit of like, oh, I need to craft something. I'll run back. Okay. So... actually, maybe... No, I have some cobblestone and a toolbox. Yay! You like being the savior except for the 10x more times that I've messed up someone's build with an awful idea. I mean, there are no awful ideas, just ones that aren't applicable. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's... oh, right. But, raw materials? Okay. So I'm missing, I need like raw tin or copper or something to make a furnace. Does that have a furnace on me? Let's run along the river this time instead of down the railroad tracks. 1, 2, 3. Blast furnace, furnace, make that. I have stone over there. I have stone in a chest here. Maybe in the decorative chest. 1. We'll have some over the other place. And yeah, so I'll just go back. Yeah, and I have something I can use as fuel, so. Some stone in here. And what is it? It's some across the top. And a furnace in the middle. And stone along the bottom. 1 blast furnace. We'll put these in here. Oh no. All right. Makes a very satisfying sound when it goes down. And then we just need to reverse the pump. And eventually clay will make its way down the pipe. I just want to see this working. There's still some work to be done in terms of extending the belts around, but I think you can probably see how that would work. Basically, so we have. Let's keep an eye on this. So we have 2 right now, and after that is done on the right, now we have 3, and it has stone in it, and it should be pumping more. And we have 7 here, and it's doing its thing. We have 8, so now that works. Yeah, right. And so now if we turn this on, it will auto lava the seared stone. And if we get over to the other side, and put our lever back, the dream is alive. Automation. Yeah, there we go. That's doing its thing. And so now should have 12 here in a second. There we go. Now we should see, I think there were like 2 or 3 over here before. Now there's 5 verdium, 6 verdium. Alright, so a couple things left to do for the build. I may actually finish up some of the getting the belts and stuff. Between the stream and our call it extended stream next Monday. But yeah, I think this is where we're going to have to leave this for today. Because, once again, early morning meetings tomorrow, so. Thanks for hanging out. And, until next time.